Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullah. Euzu billahi mineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi şrah li sadri ve yessir li emri ve hlul ukdeten min lisani yefkahu kavli ve cealli vesiran min ehli Harun ahi üştüd bihi ezri ve eşrikü fi emri key nusebbihake kesira ve nezkurake kesira inneke kunte bina basira. La havle ve la kuvvete illa billahil aliyyil azim ve sallillahumma ala Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve ashabihi ve etbahi ve sellem. Rabbena gfir lana verhamna ve ente hayrul rahimin. Amin. Velhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Amin. Inshallah, we are going to study, we have been studying the verse of light, which is called Noor, from the section Noor. So we studied some pieces at the beginning of this a little bit long verse, but we are studying phrase by phrase. Now we came up to this phrase now. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. الزجاجة كأنها كوكب دري يوقد من شجرة مباركة زيتونة لا شرقية ولا غربية. Translated as roughly, a glass like a glittering star, filled from a blessed olive tree, from neither east nor west. So we have been studying that this verse, excuse me, what happened? What happened? Problem is how can I get rid of all this? What happened? I changed it. Oh. Okay. Alhamdulillah. So I've solved the problem. So, this is Allahu Nur Samawat wal Ard. God is the light of the heavens and the earth, everything, light of everything. And مثل نوره كمشكاة فيها مصباح, his light is like this. There is a niche, and in it a lamp. We covered all this, and continues. Now this is the lamp example. المصباح في زجاجة. So this lamp is in a glass, and we have been talking about the nature of this glass and the nature of lamp, that they are all pointing to their creator, God. So God is the light of the heavens and the earth. What does it mean? God is the light of the heavens and the earth. We are trying to understand all this. Which kind of light is it? So this light is in a glass. This light is like a lamp in a glass, and this lamp is a niche in a specific place, and And this lamp is covered with a glass, and we ask this question, okay, does the glass cover the light if the lamp is radiating light? So the example we gave this one here is the glass around the light. So the flame is, the light is coming. So the question was, it is covering, but does it prevent the light from coming or disseminating around? So we discussed that no, it is not, but it is covering. What does it represent? We said everything has its own glass. So everything is created in such a way that they are within each other. We said an atom is created individually in a glass. It has its own unique existence, and several atoms are used and made molecules, and it also molecule has its own glass, and all of them are not preventing the light, but protecting it and illuminating their around. So the verse is interestingly describing, in a figurative way, of course, that God is the one who is the core of everything, so that it illuminates everything. So whatever the light comes out of any being is pointing to God. Not, we cannot say this light is God, but pointing to God. It means witnessing that their creator is the one who created them. But we always need to remember that when the Quran says there is ayah and sign in each being, but we have to remember that each being has its own unique existence, or as a unit. But this unit is within, it's a part of something else, part of something else. There are endless layers until the end of the whole universe. The whole universe must have its own glass. But from there, we said galaxies are another unit. And within the galaxies, each star is another unit. Within each star, every molecule is a unit. Every atom within the molecule, they are unique beings. We gave the example, like my body is my glass. You can see that I am covered and I am a unique being. And within my body, let's say my brain, say if I have it, so my brain is another unit. And each cell of my brain is another unit. Why is it important? It reveals everything. The reality of the existence of the universe is at each level, each unit within its own unique existence points to the qualities of its creator. That is why God says, I am the light of everything, but the heavens and the earth, the universe, every part of the universe. So we have to really look at the universe as everything at every stage of their existence. They are really emanating light, pointing to the qualities of its creator. It becomes, everything is a jewel for us. Assalamu alaikum. So that is this interesting, very interesting verse teaches us that in a figurative way, of course, and we have to understand the importance of the verses. The Qur'an is referring to the universe, and God says, I'm going to introduce myself to you in my speech through my verbal explanation. So, but he says, okay, if you want to know who I am, look at the universe, and everything in the universe is pointing to me. But that is so interesting and also very human and understandable, because if you want to understand the maker of something, you have to look at his work. That is the only way. So that by looking at his work, you will understand who this person is really. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. So my question was this: does the glass cover the light of the lamp? Is radiating light or preventing it? We answered that it is just radiating light. But can the glass be a source of light itself? So we understand if it is a glass, glass doesn't produce light, but it only covers the light. It means it is the means that we can see the light through this being, this glass. So every being needs to be understood in such a way that it is emanating light, radiating light, pointing to its creator rather than preventing it. So what the materialist people say, or said, and it still say, the matter is the real being and not radiating any light. It means the qualities of the matter belongs to themselves. So this verse says the opposite. The qualities of the lamp, each being is a lamp in the description of this verse, pointing to something else, illuminating the reality of what they are. So, can the glass be the source of light? No. In the example, how can we relate this verse to the heavens and the earth altogether? I think we touched upon it a bit. How? This verse relates to everything in the universe. But when we say heavens and the earth, everything, we may think that the whole universe, but we know that the universe has, for example, can you give me how many layers of creation can be in the universe? Each layer is independently functioning as a lamp, because everything has its own unique being. This is to me, very amazing to understand that. We say, look at human body. Yeah, okay, but this is one layer only. So your eye is another layer. Your lens is another layer in the eye. So the lens, the molecules or the cells of your lens is another layer. So if you look at the cell, they will describe it to you in a unique being. Amazing. Each of them is completely different from each other. We cannot say that it is like a building. No. And every brick is the same almost. But no, it is completely different from each other. So they are functioning in a different way, introducing the qualities of their maker, unique to their creation. We cannot really comprehend how this is happening. How is it possible? Every moment, these unique beings are changing. At every moment, I cannot imagine how interesting it is. And why don't human beings appreciate this creation? I am surprised that what's wrong with the people who are denying that this universe is just a lump of, or how do you say, a pile of matter. Accidentally happened to be like this. The matter, I don't understand, developed itself into perfect forms in such a way that each layer of the forms has unique existence and perfectly fitting in its position. And they are perfectly functioning. Right? How can they deny it? That is a deliberate act of creation. Of course, every being, but all together at universe, the layers are infinite. The people try to count the stars of one galaxy, they fail. One galaxy. How many stars are there? They say trillions. Count it, impossible. Why endless? And how do you ask them, the same experts, how many galaxies are there in the universe? We don't know. Must be trillions. But there is no end. All the layers, and they say it accidentally organized itself into a perfect order. Why? It happened to be. Now they say, we cannot explain this. So there are possibilities, but possibilities, let's say, maze, is it correct? This you don't see where the end is going, maze? Right. Now, if you play, when I see the children were playing, when we were a child, we were playing maze as well. Which way goes to the destination? So we try this, we try this, we try. Conscious beings are trying. But there is an option in the maze that one line reaches the destination. This is consciously designed. This is consciously made. And we conscious beings are also following the paths. This doesn't work. I have to go back. I decide. It doesn't work. It came to a dead end. I have to go back. Now, until I found consciously, then one path works. But this is a conscious design in such a way that there are, let's say, 5 or 6 different ways. 4 of them doesn't work, 1 of them works. But they say universe happened to organize itself in such a way that, but like going through the paths or ways in the maze. Okay. Do they have consciousness? Do they have any intention? I'll find the best way. They are matter. Tell me what kind of mentality they are material. As if I say the particles or atoms of this table, try, and then they found the best way to make themselves into a perfect wisely arranged form of table, as if this. Okay? Human beings are free to choose. That we have to understand and appreciate them. You know how can, yes. What does fuel of the oil or olive oil or olive tree represent in the verse? It says the fuel from a blessed olive tree from neither east nor west. What do you think this olive tree is representing here? The fuel is coming from there. So this olive tree is not the tree we know. It's neither from east nor west. What does it mean? From neither east nor west. What does it mean? Any guess?
Ghaibi in terms of unknown, unseen, something absolute.
Now, in terms of the conditions of this world, this universe, or in terms of the qualities of this universe, you cannot find any source of this light. Did you mean this?
Yes, correct.
An idea?
That's how I'm thinking.
Any?
Sure. My guess is that from neither east nor west means that it isn't just in one place, it's throughout the entire universe. That's my understanding. What the olive tree is, I'm not sure.
So the fuel, the oil of the fuel, of the light, is coming from neither east nor west.
So you can never say where it comes from exactly.
It means it is not from this world. It means not from the universe itself. So everything is giving the light, but their oil is coming from nowhere in the universe. So it takes our mind to the beginning of the verse, Allahu Noor samawat wal ard. Now, everything in the universe is emanating light. It means pointing to something else. And this, whatever the qualities we see in the existent being, is not from the universe, but they are pointing to their source, where their oil is coming. It means who is manifesting itself through this emanating light, not from the universe. Did you get it now?
Could I ask a question? So is the reason that they use the olive tree is because olive oil used to be used as a fuel?
Yeah.
Okay.
The source of oil.
Okay. So it would have been commonly understood this is where light can be produced from.
But the olive tree is not from this world. It means all the light, the source of light that we experience, we see in the world is not from the universe. It means you cannot find it in the quality of these beings themselves. It is coming from completely out of this universe, or something which we cannot relate it to the universe at all. That is why we have to understand that belief in God is absolute God. Why? We cannot describe it. That is how the Qur'an also describes it. So not only belief in God, all matters of belief, articles of belief, all of them have the same quality. They cannot be from this universe. For example, human beings are a lamp, and we have some qualities within ourselves, not only as a body, but as human beings, spirit. human spirit, human feelings. So they also emanate, radiate light, uh, uh, demonstrating or showing that they are giving the light, pointing to their source of existence. The source of existence of my feelings must be the one who has these qualities that will satisfy my feelings. My feelings are created and really dying for perfect, comfortable, never boring and also burdensome requirements of life. Happy life. Everybody wants happy life. I want everything to be done by someone else. So I will just entertain myself, enjoy myself. Now, that requires a creation, a kind of creation that this human spirit, the requirements of human spirit must be satisfied. Again, this light demonstrates or radiates to show that who can satisfy this. So belief in the hereafter also neither from this world, neither from east nor from west. So the one who created the universe and you in it will satisfy it. So this belief in the hereafter is also nothing to do with this universe. So that is why all the pillars of belief must be understood in this way. It means they cannot be from the nature of this universe. So that's one. I gave the example of, for example, isn't our stomach digesting itself, working itself? Answer. Is our stomach working itself? No. This friend said, I think, yes. All right, all right. Yeah, no, don't worry, don't worry. We are just trying to understand what is it. Somebody is hiding himself from. So why are you hiding yourself? All right, everybody is free. So stomach is working in such a way that, so when it works, it means through its working, it demonstrates that it is how it is being made. It is always changing. It is always changing in its existence. Do we notice this? That always really makes me amazed. Every moment we are changing. Our organs are changing. And every moment they are created in such a way that the way they are created, really emanating light, demonstrating that who is continuously creating and continuously changing their creation. That's what we should understand. We usually think in this way. I am created. Yeah, I need to be created. I know. Yeah, I'm sure. I need to be created. But we forget and say that we are changing, we are growing, we are aging. Do you age? No. You cannot age. You cannot stop your aging. You cannot make yourself one day older by yourself now. What's going on? These amazing aspects are mostly missing our attention. We say the seasons are changing, the moon is moving, day is changing. We keep all referring. And the funniest thing is, very interesting, we say it is snowing. Look at this. Look at the language, how funny it is. It is snowing. What is snowing? What's snowing? It. What is it? What does it refer to? An idea, brother? I want to see. So, an idea, it refers to what? The sky is snowing? Whose sky? What sky? Sending the, what is this? You see, we are being indoctrinated with the phrases in such a way that we don't realize which kind of language we are using and what we are referring to. Isn't that interesting? What we don't know. Of course, everybody says, yeah, if I say, it will be something that we can laugh at it, you know. The snowflakes are snowing. What do you mean? So that's why these, it is snowing, it is raining, it is cold, it is hot, but in fact, we have to realize a different creation is taking place. Different creation is taking place at every moment. It means we call an event a snow, a being, if you like, a lamb, a snow, and this snow is being created. So Islamic civilization, they say rahmat is coming. They don't say rain is coming. They say mercy of the Creator is manifesting itself. Beautiful, although people use it in their language without maybe realizing, but of course, they know what it means. But when we say it is snowing, we don't know what it means. That is interesting. So we have to train ourselves. That is why really in this halakha, my aim is just to point out where we miss about the truth. So we should be developing within our own mind, within our own feeling, why we should really be sure that when we believe in God, when we believe in the hereafter, when we believe in angels, we know why we are believing in it, why we choose to believe in it. So, another question is, okay, take me this one out. Can we say that it is our intellect thinking, brain is thinking? The same question, the same answer. Brain is created with the quality manifesting, illuminating the light in its existence, pointing to its creator. So what we are doing is just obeying the way the things are created and asking the result to be created. This continuation of creation, act of creation is essential to understand creator as to be an absolute being. Otherwise, God is one who created the universe. It seems to be that's it, what his work is here. His work is continuously renewed. At which stage now? The whole universe is changing. In it, galaxies are changing. In it, stars are changing, layer upon layer upon layer. These are the classes. And the niche, everything in it, in itself, is located in a perfect position so that the whole existence of the universe will work harmoniously and purposefully, demonstrating we are pointing an evidence to our creator. That is why we are, when we say I am thinking now, we should mean I am asking the result to be created. I am using my free will. Talo, got it? I am using my free will to whatever I want. I learned from the previous creation to be created next moment. Do we notice that we are only watching one slice of the ever-running river? Let's imagine this together, all together. We are staying in front of a river, right? And we can see only one slice of the river. We see always water there. Yeah, let's assume that we don't see right side and left side of the slide. So why do you torture me hiding by the, come this way or this way? Come here, my brother. So I just like this because I want to see your beautiful face, man. Okay, we see only one side, okay, slide. Now what we see there, water, but it is running river. Can you see at each second the same water? But they are the water. What you see is nothing but water. Can you see? Universe is like this, running light. We see only one slide. What is this slide that we see at this moment? When I see it, I, in the blink of an eye, and see it again, not the same water. That's what the nature of the creation of universe is. Amazing. What we see, I see water. No, I see different water at every moment. When you understand this, God has created us in such a wonderful way. We have memory. Thank God that we have memory. We know past, what is created. We have also another quality to have a vision of future. It has been created in this way. Tomorrow I will see in the same slot, just one slide, the same slot, the water, but different water. I will see it tomorrow if I am created, if water is created, I will see tomorrow definitely different one. Now, two sides are in memory and our vision. It means capacity of our understanding, visualize the future and remembers the past. We are just expanding our life through memory and the quality of ability to visualize. So we have huge time, we think. In fact, we see only an instant in our life, an instant. That is why it is impossible to explain this word that happened by itself and just fit itself into a working condition. It means perfectly working order of the universe. And now it is settled down. No, it is not settled down. Continuously changing still. But the change is taking place, like in the example of the river, taking place in such a way that I think this is the same water. No. Do you have your childhood or a younger age photograph? Is it the same? Wow. Why did you change yourself, my brother? Why did you change yourself? No. That is why stomach is created continuously. Our power to think, intellectual quality is created anew. I used to remember everything I read in a day. Now I don't. What happened to my brain? I forgot. Changed. We think that, oh, I'm getting old. That's why, memory is becoming weak. No, memory doesn't become weak. Memory is created weaker. But in such a fine tuning, we don't really realize that it is being continuously created. When superficial looking, as a result of superficial looking, we say it is just losing the quality of, it is losing, as if it's saying it is raining or snowy. Now, we have to be very careful when we use some words. So, shall we go one step ahead? Do you want to say anything, comment? Or anything about this? You say, well, I need to say something else. Okay. Well, there is somebody who wanted to speak. Okay, go ahead, Feria.
Can you please expound more on this memory piece you were talking about? So when I'm subject to change, yes, I think that I'm getting old, but I'm made to get old, and at the same time, the memory is
Also
getting weaker.
creating anew. Memory is being created anew in a different form. That is why we should understand. We need to understand that no moment is the same, but still perfect orderly creation keeps its consistency. It means we cannot imagine the one who is realizing it. Impossible. That is why we cannot liken anything. We cannot imagine which kind of being he is. It must be something that we should burn to really see this reality clearly, because here everything is veiled, as if I am getting old. So memory is changing. The cells of my brain is newly created. The atomic elements of my cells of my brain, the cells of my brain is newly created. Impossible to say it is accidental. No way. Well, the universe is such a beautiful light pointing to its creator and his qualities. Impossible to imagine, yeah? Did it make sense to you? Anything more?
Thank you. Let me think on it.
Yeah. Everything in it. Because I believe you were here. So every layer is independently renewed. Not only me is renewed. My eyes is renewed. Existence of my eyes is given a new existence. Okay. Now another. All right. Another phrase of the same verse. 24, Noor, section Noor, verse 25. Bismillah, yakadu zaytuha yudhi'u walaw tamsashu nar. Oh, which is amazing again. It's a beautiful figurative teaching. Whose oil, this oil is not from this nature of the universe at all. It is completely different nature of existence. And this oil, which emanates light, almost gives light even when no fire touches it. What does it mean? You know, so for example, if I say this wood, if I say that this wood is fire, yeah, light and heat, no, it's wood. No, when a light touches it, it becomes light and heat. Oh, what an amazing creation again. Everything, you can burn everything. So but the light that we are seeing in the existence of the universe, each being in the universe, gives light and doesn't need another fire to help. Yeah, no fire touches it, it automatically gives light by itself. So go ahead.
I was going to say, when you see the fire, you see the act of the oil burning and producing light. But you said 2 seconds ago, it's so subtle, these moment-to-moment changes in the creation. You don't need to see the actual creation, the act of creation. It's so subtle, the light still comes.
Yeah, let's read this one and see now. Is there any need of fire for the lamp of beings to light, to emanate the qualities in itself? What qualities manifest in them? It means, do we need any reason, any matter, any cause, they call it, in quote unquote? Do we need any cause to give the light, and then this cause causes the light to emanate? No. Everything in itself is light. So again, the creator is manifesting its qualities in such a way that we cannot see any reason in the universe which causes this light is coming out. No, it is everything itself is light. If I say, my brother, you are light. Yourself is light, emanating and pointing to your creator. It means Allahu Nuru Samawati wal Ard. We say, no, I'm not light, I'm a body or a human being. Your existence is automatic light, emitting light. Only those who want to see it. But if you say, I'm seeing flesh, all right, that's up to you. You are free to choose that. But that's what we needed. So in order to manifest the qualities, each being doesn't need any other external factor to reflect on it, to touch that, then it happens. We see that cause and effect relationship. It is so interesting. Because of this came out. And this piece, part of the verse says, no, because nothing touches, but it automatically emanates light. So, do you need fire to use your consciousness, feelings, spirit, intellect, or even stomach? It means you automatically use it. Why? Your consciousness, your stomach, everything at the same time is created as functioning. Mind-blowing. Yeah? The creation is mind-blowing, impossible to explain it in a simple way. Impossible. I am created now, and in my creation you see nothing but light, pointing to qualities. But if you say, okay, let me see your, I don't know, your lung, it is also emanating light. Let me see the branch, what is called the bronchioles. Yeah, bronchioles. I don't know how to pronounce it. In the land, they are also another light. That is why at the end it will say, light upon light, Noorun ala Noor. So meaningful, amazing. So, all right. If there is no need, what is our free will doing then? No, it is another practical question. If everything is created like this, as the one who creates the thing, what are we doing with our free will? Huh? Automatic creation. There is no cause-effect relationship. There is no reason that will happen, that will happen. But we are given free will to choose. Why? Since everything is created automatically by the creator. Yeah.
We can ask for what is created with our free will.
So we human beings, excellent. Excellent. We human beings are given ability, created with the ability that we are set free to learn from the past. We said we have memory, keeps the previous creation, records it, and it is created with this recording. And I have the vision, the quality, thinking in the future. That is how I am created. And given the free will, and as if my creator is asking me, what do you want now from me to create next moment? But use your memory while you are choosing, exercising the quality I gave you, free will, free choice. Obey the order, the way I create, so that I don't change the way I create. So you know that you are communicating with me rightly, because you cannot change the orderly creation. You only obey the orderly creation, and I am giving you the freedom to choose it this way or another way. I will create it accordingly, because order is, again, has such an amazing characteristics that allows human beings to put this one here or this one here. But the next creation is realized, created, as I have chosen it as far as my free will area is concerned. So it is, again, human beings are given this quality or created with this quality that we are choosing, but never, ever creating. Never, ever creating. Just utilizing the quality by choosing from options which are given to me. Yes. Rise up the recording. Yeah. Yeah.
I read somewhere where it says that it's dealing with Islamic philosophy, how when you have a thought, you don't think that you just produced, that Allah had given you that thought.
Yeah, it is not originated from you. Yes, nothing is touching there in creation. Yes, correct.
I think you the limb, or when you think when Dawood slung the shot to
You can do it anything. You can take something in your hand to cut the onion, for example. Yeah.
But all of that has already been premeditated by the Creator. So
We don't know but we are given the option to do this. But I understand the argument, very classical argument. So we are given the option, but the one who gives the option is the creator of the whole universe, and we cannot really think of it in terms of this world. So he must have absolute qualities. He must have absolute knowledge. So through his absolute knowledge, he knows whole universe from the beginning to the end, as if absolute knowledge knows knows the past and future according to me. But remember the river example. Yeah, he is the creator of the river altogether, but he gives me the option to choose only one slot. So from the one slot, I can see and exercise my free will as I am created, but he knows what I am going to choose, and accordingly creates, because he promises that he's not going to. Now, my free will is not preordained. You didn't mean this. No. But the one who creates it knows it. And he knows it. Let's say your name is, I don't know, Muhammad, let's say. So Muhammad will choose this and I will create this. Yeah? But do you choose because he knows it, or he knows because you are going to choose this using the free will? Now, there we have to be very careful. Not because I know what he decided and accordingly I am choosing it. No. For example, you know that train will come at 5:10, example. Yeah. Do you think train comes because you know it, or because he will come? It comes in the order. We know that when it is going to come. You understand the difference. So God decides according to my choice, but He knows it in eternity. So that is why we are given the free will. The nature of the way the free will is created is free to use in its quality. That is what God created. You are free to choose. When you, for example, you just took a sip, yeah? Did anybody force you to do that? No. You have chosen it freely. But the one who created, who is the absolute creator of the universe, knows what will happen absolutely. Would you like to say something?
Yeah. How would I describe to somebody on the street? Somebody on the street outside. How would I describe to the person that we are giving existence to every moment?
How would you what?
How describe?
Explain. Yeah, it is what we have been talking here. It is very deep. You know, you have to question the very beginning, the source of existence, in a simple way and going stage by stage by stage. Yeah, stage by stage. We have to go, and at the end we say, do you notice that you are continuously being changed? Everything is continuously being changed. Yeah. So you understand that this orderly creation, people took it as happening by itself. Standard. No, deliberate creation. So it takes long time because of the invasion of this materialistic worldview in the civilization. We cannot really easily explain this, but once we understand ourselves, if we have this confidence in ourselves, experiencing this way of observing the universe, it develops the ability within us, demonstrating many examples of it. So first of all, we have to train ourselves. So the last question today, what is our responsibility in this world? Then, what is our responsibility to?
I would say to make our choices in alignment with what the Creator finds acceptable and to avoid the choices that the Creator finds unacceptable.
Now, acceptability and thank you, perfect. Acceptability and not acceptability comes after we conclude that definitely I have a creator and there is a purpose in my existence. And what is this purpose? Then it is second stage. First of all, I have to realize that my responsibility to investigate the creation, this world, and which kind of qualities are being emanated there, and what they refer to, and what does it mean for me. And then, oh, I have an absolute creator. So this absolute creator is impossible to be described. So I have to understand that this absolute creator is nothing to do with the nature of this universe. He is the creator of this universe and my creator as well. Now, I am created. For what purpose? For what purpose? Why? So see wisely, purposefully, creation in my existence, and a result, why am I created by this absolute being? What can be the purpose? Then the answer only comes from the creator. Now, because universe itself says, I have a source of existence. I have a creator. That is what the universe is saying. But why did he create me? Universe doesn't say anything. My existence also, my feeling is also. There must be a purpose, I understand. But what is that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. A child, I give this example, the time is getting late, but just please excuse me. A child is born in the university setting. Let's say his parents are working in the university and they are living in the university setting. It was campus. The child grows, doesn't know what's going on. People are coming in and out, and there are classes. People gather in some rooms. Some people there, some people there. Grows. And then, what are they doing here? Time comes, asks this question. Somebody must tell him that they are learning. So that he will understand, would you like to be a student here? You have to learn as well. So you have to go to this class. He must be educated. That is why we need the Creator's guidance. Why am I here? And what am I supposed to do? Then it comes, the purpose of my Creator is this, to do this, not to do that, to reason in this way, not to fall into wrong reasoning, etc. And do this action, use your feelings in this way, not this way. This is the right way, this is the wrong way. This guidance comes from God's own instructions, and we receive it when we call it in practical terms. The time is religion. It means prophetic mission. Revelation is transferred to us through prophets, because we have to hear the words or the speech in human forms. Otherwise, universe speaks not in human verbal speech. So I need verbal speech, and verbal speech can come only from through a human being. He will speak. So God must send his speech to a person who really can bear it, understand it, and apply it in his practical life, so that I can learn from him and he will be my teacher. But he must act in the name of the Creator, not here. He cannot say, I am a knowledgeable man. If someone says, I am a knowledgeable man, then he cannot be the prophet or at this mission, because prophet only transfers the teachings of the Creator. So your answer relates to the second stage. So we have to establish belief first, and then do good actions according to the purpose of our existence second. So belief matter is important, and we do in this, as you know, as a person who comes continuously, almost, but so comes here, and you know that we always read the Quran from belief perspective, because this is the foundation. Without foundation, the second stage doesn't work, or works in an imitative way, cultural or traditional culture. I think this is our responsibility, is to take care of our free will and search, as you said, what am I going to do in this world now? Why am I here in a wonderful creation? Why? Then we have to investigate the news from my Creator. Why did he do this? Did he create me? So that you have to look for a guidance from the Creator. Only it is, we have to be very thankful. Only the prophets say, I brought news from God. None of the philosophers and human beings say, I brought news from God. Only prophet. One may false the claim, but we know easily. His speech, his action, and also his presentation should not match the universe. Whereas the prophetic message perfectly matches the universe, like the manual, user's manual prepared by the engineer of a machine. Yeah. So if someone falsely claims that I've got the user's manual prospectus, I say, okay, give it to me. Well, whatever it says doesn't work. The machine says no. It is not made, or it is not written, prepared by my maker. False. So universe, evidence of universe is the criteria to understand what the revelation is, whether from the creator of the universe or false. And those people who are proud of their knowledge never say, I received it from the creator. It says, that is my work. Thank you. I need from my creator. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين آمين والحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Inshallah, I see you next Tuesday. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.